Lori from the Hilltop Country Cactus. Today I'm going to be working on a Converse tennis shoe tumbler. So I've already prepped, sanded, and painted my tumbler. I used Rust-Oleum Sweet Pea. So all I've done is taped off, spray painted my tumbler white, and then taped off the bottom section and spray painted this section with this Rust-Oleum 2 times in the color Sweet Pea. So what we're going to be needing for this tumbler is, I was looking for some hooks to be able to put the eyelets on for the tennis shoes all the way down. I couldn't find the ones that I was really wanting, but I found these at Walmart. They are in the picture hanging section, and there were only 3 pieces to a package, and I think it was like $2.28 or something like that. So I bought 3 packages, and I took those and taped them down to just a sheet of paper because I want the part that's going to be adhered to the cup. I wanted to spray paint those in the same pink that I have on my cup. And I taped off the little hook part, which I can go ahead and show you what that looks like, because I wanted those parts to stay silver. So the little eyelet part is going to stay silver, and then the part that's going to adhere to the cup, I painted the same color as what the tumbler is going to be. I'm going to go ahead and put my tumbler down here where I can work on it. I think I'm going to use my trusty cup cradle from bamacups.com, and you can order those. I think it's like maybe $20 for a set of 2. And I'm gonna put that in there so it'll hold my cup still. Most of the time I just use a towel, but occasionally whenever I'm doing something kind of little and tedious, then I'll use my cup turner. And I'm gonna go ahead and get these little eyelets, and I'm gonna use my ruler and see what looks best, because I want to put I think four eyelets on each side. 2, 3, 4. I think that looks good, and I think I'm going to put them at like every inch. Okay. Alright, now let's see how these are going to. And you want to make sure that you turn your eyelet facing inwards. Trusty E6000 in clear. Don't judge me. Yeah, don't do that. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out into this container and use a popsicle stick. And we're going to do that. And try to be as neat as can be, but that is not my strong suit. So I'm just going to put a little dab on my cup. I'm sad that I couldn't use that Loctite because it would have dried so much faster. So now this is going to take some drying time, unfortunately. Fixed and held as best as we can until we can get the epoxy on. And my big baby is not going to stop scratching at the door until I go and let him in. So, you guys are going to have to give me 1 second. I am so sorry. Him 2 times. Okay. Now all of the eyelets are on there, and I'm pretty happy with the placement. So this is what we currently have so far. And those are the eyelets. And we just kind of want to make sure that going across that they're pretty even. So when we lace up our laces, it looks like we knew what we were doing. So I'm gonna set this down and let this dry for a minute. I went ahead and printed out some pinstriping. Is that maybe what you would call it? That we're gonna put around the bottom. I guess I touched it with E6000 glue. Not good. I'm gonna put this around this stripe right here to kind of clean up that edge. I did go to my little Family Dollar store today and grab some shoestrings. I got 2 different ones because I'm not sure exactly what length it's going to take to lace up the laces. So I have one in 36 inches and one in 45 inches. So we'll see which one is going to work better once our eyelets are a little bit drier. I did go ahead, I found some water slides for Converse tennis shoes on Etsy. I did go ahead, print those out, and seal those with the white Rust-Oleum 2 times. And so those are ready to go. So I'm gonna give this a few minutes to dry, and so that I don't mess it up doing anything else, and I will be back.